G'day thrill seekers, Shane Watts here, DirtBike Riding Schools. I've had lots of comments, lots of queries on how to properly warm up your two-stroke. Right? There's a lot of propaganda out there, a lot of fluff, a lot of bluster on you need to do this, do that, heat cycle, this, that, whatever else, all those things. You don't need to do anywhere near as much as what you probably heard. Main thing is, you get yourself all ready to go ride. Here I'm all geared up. If you go ahead and start your bike up, first off and let it idle, she loads up real quick being the two-stroke. Even with the current TPI, fuel injection, whatever that system is, right, those bikes there, it still loads up way quick and you'll run the risk of fouling a plug. So you want to give it a kick in the guts with these older bikes here. Got the choke, obviously do that. Obviously when it's warmer, it doesn't take for as long for it to warm up on the engine. So when you kick it with the choke here, it's gonna generally run a little bit high in the revs initially. No worries, let it run on out. It'll taper on off down there as long as you got the correct jetty in there. Don't need to worry about hitting kill switch, all that sort of, yeah, no worries. From there, obviously turn your choke off, give her a few blips off the throttle, yep, no worries, and then do a little bit of warm up around in the car park area. Do a couple of wheelies. The more you do something, the better you get at it. So a lot of you riders are scared of popping wheelies. You can practice that in the car park. Do a little slow ride, do a couple of brake slides, whatever it is, do that, and then you are set to go. You only need a minute or so, or you just kick her in the guts, and then off you go down the trail. The first couple 100 meters, half a mile, you no worries, work into it. After that, she's up to operating temperature and away you are set to go. You don't need some long, protracted, drawn out startup method there, warm-up method I should say. Here today, it's early December in Salt Lake City and it is about 45 degrees today. So yeah, somewhat cool, but no worries. With this bike, it's even got a, I just brought this the other day, this bike, and it's got a radiator cap with a thermometer on there. So actually be able to check it out. A lot of you guys have the inline thermometer, you can see on that. So it doesn't, you see it doesn't take long for the bike to warm up, right? And especially today, nowadays, with these new bikes, the materials are so great. The tolerances are pretty spot on. Unlike back in the day when you get plenty of cold seizures and all of that because crappy materials, and we're talking back in the 70s and 80s, crappy materials, the quality control was not there back then. So we'll go ahead and fire it up, do a little bit of a warm up here, and then we are set to go. All right, good to roll.